If something else attacks us, I'm gonna blow a gasket.
If you guys are all chilling, some of your monkey friends who decided to hang around are just like chilling in the trees up above you. Some reason they're your friends still.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
They're just hanging out.
Oh,
We gave them grenades. We don't deserve their friendship.
I shouldn't sleep in the fire pit given my grenades. Let's roll a hypothetical instant death check.
Yeah.
I tried. It didn't go. I don't know what to tell you.
Suicide is not the answer, Taffy.
Oh no, the space ditty.
This stream is brought to you by Suicide Hotline. Thanks, guys.
Oh, there it is.
Hey!
Oh shit.
That would have hurt.
That would have hurt.
Well, they
Well,
just called.
Yeah, thank goodness that didn't happen.
But what?
20d6, really?
It's every grenade I have. It's a little less than that now since I wasted a bunch of them.
No, you didn't. You fed the monkeys.
No one fed any monkeys grenades.
You don't know that for sure.
In here.
Yeah.
Don't eat grenades, please.
Well, that stops my next question.
Don't. Don't do it.
What do I get to eat now? We're out of plant spaghetti.
God, that's right. That was happening.
Yeah, and the last thing he did was propose to throw it up into our mouths as well.
Lulu was taking this rare chance to fall asleep absolutely first, especially before an ear.
Would you like me to braid your antennae?
Roll Kawi. I wish they had easier names to say. We'll just call her Kawi. Kawi, is kind of just absent-mindedly like poking the fire with a stick, like as you do. She looks up at you and she goes, "No, I don't."
Nobody looks up at Taffeta.
Oh yeah. She looks eye level because she's like. She looks eye level with Taffeta, and is like, "Oh, thanks for changing the name." She says, "No, I don't think they quite work that way." She kind of like waggles them around.
Anir, disprove her.
Anir, let's disprove her.
Okay, and you're just bends over, lets Taffeta have at it with his antenna.
All right. Oh God, what do I roll for this?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's actually pretty damn good. Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably get him in like a little knot or something.
Little bow.
Little bow, yeah.
I'm sure this won't have any negative repercussions.
Suddenly, Taffy feels radiation. Killing her body. I don't actually remember if that's your suit or just there it is.
Roll Constitution.
I feel weird, guys.
Oh no! Oh my God! I have a
That might
+1,
actually
so I
pass.
saved.
Hooray!
Yes, I forgot what the save was.
I think the
Let's
save is
see.
13 or 15 or 12.
Well, we leveled up, so it might have changed.
I
Hooray!
don't recall. Last it was 13, so I don't know.
Well, we figured that out.
Anir, you're officially beautiful.
Oh boy, I can't wait to show the rest of my family whenever they show up.
Oh.
Meanwhile, on other planets, just an invisible force braids all of the cow dynasties. Antenna.
Oh no, he is coming.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, Mac doesn't
not
vomit salt water.
Cool.
There you go. You do whatever you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to
See, it
bed.
works just fine. I didn't throw up.
Kali smiles and lets out a chuckle, looking at Anir and his weird bow tie antenna. She lets out a chuckle and says, "You're all an odd bunch, aren't you?"
That's a word for it.
Yeah,
But now we're more beautiful.
yeah, dysfunctional is probably the word for it.
Hi,
And
Cameron.
you're all starfinders, right?
Yeah, that's why we're dysfunctional.
Mm-mm.
Look, we're not happy about it either.
I mean, on the
I
positive
see.
side, since you know we're starfinders, you know we can't do shit. So you're safe.
She gets a look on her face, like she's not entirely sure how she's supposed to take that, but she just shrugs it off.
Means whatever it means to you.
Now what?
What are you
Now
doing in the
what?
jungle? Are you also looking for whoever we're looking for? I don't remember.
Thank you, Taffeta, for activating the plot.
A dinosaur tramples you.
Well, it all started when, a fucking dinosaur just cuts her off. No. Well, the cultiment part of the Cult of the Devourer
Mhm.
is looking for clues on. I mean, you already know about the drift truck. I mean, you were there.
Hold on, do cults usually refer to themselves as cults? Don't you guys usually think that your beliefs are legit?
I mean, yes, but it's more of. I mean, it's a trademark title, so we can't really
Damn it,
change
says
it.
upside down in the dirt.
Although, in all fairness, I'm not so devoted. I mean, don't tell anyone. She kind of like looks around. I just did it because they, helped pull me out of debt, so I kind of owe them a solid.
I'm streaming.
Oh, can you not? She holds up her hand in front of her face.
No, baby, these people, these are my $10 subscribers. They get to see everything, man. It's 24
Don't
hours
worry,
straight.
it's time to do our monthly 10 subscriber perk of learning how to cook with whatever's on the floor. Come over here, Cameron.
I love this. Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Please continue with the plot.
Yeah, they'll be floor cooking for at least 40 minutes.
But they think it's part of some greater thing, some sort of super weapon, and they, wish to kill basically everybody. For our god.
Mm-hmm.
Death feeds it in a sort of literal way, hence the Devourer.
Right.
So, that's what they're up to. They're heading towards a temple. I assume you're all heading there. You're going the same way as we were. Where they believe there are some sort of secrets to be held and figuring out what's what. That's the plot.
Well, I mean, we're only headed that way because you have the lady we need.
Yeah, we kind of need her.
Well, they also need her to translate these runes. They're incredibly old, and not just anyone can, read them.
Yeah, I think we probably need her more.
Now, as you can see, sometimes the dirt is brown, so you can make chocolate pretend. But this dirt is red for some reason. So it's red velvet cupcake night. Whoa!
Yeah, that sounds
The
real
hard
good.
part is finding the frosting.
She just looks around everywhere.
I wonder if I can find a pigeon roost.
I will detect pigeon.
I
There are
won't
no
even
pigeons,
bother.
but yeah, don't waste a good roll. No, okay, it's a bad roll.
No
You can waste-
pigeons.
You can waste
I'll
that.
waste a good roll.
No.
Wait a minute.
You think you see a pigeon, but no one else sees it.
Wait a minute. I got an idea for the frosting. We still got that jar of pregnant.
Don't! No, those are mine!
Oh,
Yeah, you still have a
We
syringe.
know where
of
they
pregnant.
are.
now,
No!
Cameron,
They're
and any
dying!
viewers at home, that would be cheating because, as we all know, if it's in a bottle or legal container, it's not on the floor.
Isaiah just prods at the fire bit, looks at Kali like, if you run away, I would not blame you even a little bit.
But what if we like pour it out? Like if we'd get the jar and pour it on the floor, isn't it like fair game then?
Oh my god!
Like, I'd be inclined to join you, but I have a responsibility here.
Isaiah.
Yeah, I'm Isaiah.
It's for science, Isaiah. They can't have it.
Isaiah just kind of like shoves you back with his elbow.
We're gonna have to put those red velvet cupcakes on hold because it's time to play everyone's favorite game, rock or weird fruit.
I'm going to bed. Isaiah cannot sleep, but he just like looks away and ignores everyone.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
That's right. If you're a $10 subscriber, you can place one bet on what it is. And if you,
That is a fruit, technically.
Remember, chat, if you donate $50, you can see what we're comparing.
Only if you get the right loot box.
Do we want to fade to the next morning on that?
Yeah, sure.
Please
All right.
do.
All right. So let me get rid of this. So daytime happens. And Nier is still just radiating. The ground around him is like there's no more grass.
I like to
It's
think
all
his tent
awful.
disintegrated overnight.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like when you look at something really hot far away and it has that like warbly effects, it just looks like that. It's like still intact, but like it might be mushy. Like, you know, like you don't want to touch it. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is now quite irradiated, as is the ground around him. How he ended up over here, I guess, because he wants
He's
to
all
be here.
dead.
Will is slowly rising in the air. I've awoken. I feel actually pretty good. Getting to sleep first was the right idea. Looks over at Taffeta. Getting to sleep first was the worst idea.
Guess how many teeth I lost?
Now we get to play a new game. Rock, fruit, or teeth?
Isaiah just like takes out like his phone or something, checks the viewership, it's just dropped hilariously. Like, yeah, that's to be expected.
I like to imagine Cameron's been taking a bullet all night and doing the Twitch equivalent of handing your cousin an unplugged and they're just on our own Twitch called like Taffy Containment Unit.
Shouldn't eat weird things on the forest floor, Taffy. Some of it's poison.
I mean, maybe.
Some of it's rocks.
Most of it, really.
That's the fun of it.
She begins following Macadamia's mania trail.
Perfect. Thank you. There it is.
Uh-oh.
Wow, it's been less than 24 hours, so I can enjoy this.
Yeah, sure. You'll get your
Shit, mine
free.
also passed.
You get your free radiation for the day.
Hooray.
Also, this tent is just gone. It is no longer usable. You're down to 4 tents.
Oh man, I think we're gonna have to end the stream, Cameron. I can't find a single thing on this ground.
Yeah, what the hell? There's nothing here. He like flips through the dirt and then finds an arm. Nope, and just buries it back. I can't find
I
anything.
was saving that for later.
Go fetch. He throws the bone into the distance. Go. You're supposed to go. You're supposed to go.
Both Taffy and Anir run after it in completely different
Oh my god.
Maybe if we leave without them, they'll die.
Macadamia, you don't have to worry about me being poisoned. I have 14 vials of antitoxin.
Oh god.
I don't know why.
I'm surprised, but also not.
Some of the antitoxin was some of like the supplies you got as you came in from the main camp.
Well, there's no reason to waste them eating floor things.
All right, we should.
There are
find
plenty
that
of other
lady.
ways to get poisoned, Taffy.
Really?
We'll probably run into poison white knowing our luck.
Kawi, I beg you, please lead us to where we're going.
She gets up. She's patting herself down, making sure she's not covered in any bugs or anything. And she's like, yeah, it's this way. She starts leading you guys north. I will now move all these tents out of the way so I can copy and paste everyone.
Yeah, forget these tents. We don't need them.
I mean, to be fair, most of us don't.
Mac
just
rolls around on
copying
the
and
floor all
pasting.
night.
Isaiah doesn't need one, Lulu doesn't need one, Taffy could fit in a duffel bag.
I am a pillow.
As it stands, Macadamia just rolls around on the floor all night, so...
And Nier doesn't deserve another tent to destroy.
So there's 4 tents for Kawi, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Welcome to
All right.
Cameron's luxury palace. I got 4 tents. I don't need any of these.
Cameron's a 4-decker tent.
I'm the king of outdoor convenience.
Sometimes people ask me, Cameron, what are those made of? I don't know. I can't feel. I don't feel anything. But with your generous donations, I might be able to afford it.
GoFundMe to give Cameron his feelings back.
You know what? With all these glorious donations coming in, I realize I can feel something. Gratitude. Thanks, everybody.
Gratitude
All right.
tape number 7 concluded.
Thank God.
I
I'll
have
delete that.
to. You're going to be on the world map for a second, because I have to. The hangout room and the next room are very far apart. And the
Yeah, there's a lot of maps,
Wow.
ain't there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of
room.
route. Yeah, there's a lot. All right, so you are on day 7 of your 12-ish day travel. For a while, it's uneventful. You traverse through the jungle. You feel like you're making better time with Kawi leading the way, because she also knows where you're supposed to be going. As you make your way, you come into blah blah blah, and I'll ping you guys down here. You find yourselves traversing through the jungle. I will reveal some more. These trees are pretty thick, so unless you like go through them, you can't really see on the other side because it's rainforest.
Of course.
And yeah, so you can see. How far can you actually see? Yeah, I could say. I say you could probably just see out here. So as you guys are walking, anyone in like this, so let's see, Kawi, Isaiah, and Macadamia can see this because they're not blocked by foliage. But as you're passing all these trees, you see a large lump of something surrounded by flowers in the distance.
Oh.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
It's a good thing I don't
Probably
see that, because
almond.
I'd be running for it.
I can't see anything. Crunch. Crunch.
Just going right through the underground.
Yeah, Mac, what is it?
There's weird shit up ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
Isaiah takes out his gun, getting ready to shoot the weird shit.
I just pictured that
Oh
as
boy,
like,
we're going killing again.
I just pictured that exchange just like, really, Mac? Yeah. And then she just takes a blunt out of her
Go to Mars, Isaiah.
I'm gonna perceive it, whatever that is.
All right, you percept. So you notice as you get closer, this is one of those fucking. Oh my god, I already forgot what they're called. I think they're called Cassarics. It's the weird thing that can take your abilities.
Mhm.
It is just pink, covered in like a moldy, like pink, and it's covered. As you notice, you're passing a lot of these flowers. It is just covered in these flowers, and it has a lot around it too.
Is it?
It's pink, Mom. Oh,
Sounds
That
like
would
this
be
where I'm
weird.
glad I'm not organic.
Is it?
wait, Guys, we shouldn't get any closer. I thought of a clever.
She's gonna
Let me-
life science at it.
Check this out.
Do your
If we all go, help, maybe we can fool it into walking over here.
That isn't clever. Let's all do it.
Help!
As you say help, nothing happens. Then everything happens. Give me a perception check.
Oh god.
Everything happens if you see it.
I mean, it's very hard not to see it.
Oh, Taffy.
All right,
Please,
Taffy doesn't
oh.
see it. You know, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
Isaiah's looking directly into the
Oh.
hole of his gun.
Mac, you know what? That's gonna help you on your next roll. So as you guys approach,
Academia sees everything.
we'll say Taffy and Isaiah accidentally kind of brush up against some of these like flowers as they go, and it triggers a sort of domino effect. They all just start like ejecting pink mold up into the trees above you. So they're kind of just looming up there right now because it's a lot. Like I mean, you can't see. I can reveal more actually. You guys have moved forward enough.
Oh.
But as you can see, there's a lot of flowers
There's a
everywhere.
couple of these.
There's only a couple. Yeah, they're just shooting all of their stuff into the sky. Give me, if you want to know what the fuck this is, give me a life science or a survival check.
Academia's got life science at it.
Whoa, a survival check. I'm actually good at those. Gotcha. My ruse.
Oh, no.
If anyone should be taking
All right.
the brunt of all the failed rolls, I'm the happiest. It's Taff.
Oh,
boy.
Jesus.
All right, so Macadamia, you know this because it makes sense that you might know this. It's been a while since you read this in a book. You know that Casterville has these very nasty mold storms sometimes where a lot of plants will at once just unleash all of their mold and spores into the air. And while one of them isn't a big deal, if enough gets on you, it will just clog up your lungs and you will die if you do not find cover.
Hey guys, don't worry. I have a spell exactly for this. I know I haven't been super useful, but
So I will give you all a round's worth of actions to figure out how you want to avoid this, and if anyone is out in it as it comes down, you'll have to make a save and blah blah blah.
Taffeta, who said that you weren't the most super useful? I will slay them.
And everyone's name's
just
already
a
in the thing. Cool.
vibe I've been getting.
So it doesn't really matter who goes in what order. Actually, this guy needs to go.
So,
it doesn't really matter who
Taffy-
goes in what order. but you
Taffy
say
has
what
a
you do.
spell called Life Bubble,
You do.
which can basically give up to 4 people here an astronaut suit, making this completely inconsequential.
And Isaiah does not
Cool.
have to breathe because he is a construct.
So Kawi can fuck off.
Kami pulls out one of her 4 tents, sets it up, and gets inside.
Hey, chat, why don't you vote right now? Who dies?
I'm just gonna cast my thing.
Okay.
All right, I
you cast-
casted it.
Yep, you sure had the exact spell for this situation. Good job. That's always really satisfying when that works out. It's like, I don't know if I need the spell. Oh, I totally need the spell. Bam!
Yeah.
Like, it's always really cool. Okay, so
Nature's
she
been
gets in-
circumvented.
I love to think that everyone's like, this is going to be really dangerous. Don't worry, I have a spell.
I wish we had something a little more
Don't
triumphant,
worry.
but no, this
Don't worry.
works.
She gets off of Lulu, trips,
Don't worry.
Oh, here, I
taps
got
all of you except Isaiah, I guess, and then herself, and everyone gets bubbles around them. It is a. Let me skim this. We can't be. I guess that's only targets. I don't know if it sustains if you get more than 30 feet apart. Let's say it doesn't, because that's annoying.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
This is a
Did he
1-inch
put-
shell of tolerable living conditions, customized for each creature. You can breathe in any atmospheric condition, including space and toxic atmospheres. And you're immune to anything that could poison
Yep.
you or hurt you via inhalation.
You said you could put that on 4 people?
I can put it on up to 4, so everyone but Isaiah and the lady. who
Yeah.
had a plan, if nothing else.
Yeah, she saw that shit was going down real quick, and she pulled out all of her tents and got an appointment. So it all worked out. Good job.
Definitely, this is extremely tolerable.
So so as it falls, it kind of looks like snow. So like if this wasn't some horrible, awful thing, you don't know exactly what it is. Actually, Macadamia does, because she got a crit 20 and rolled really good. This is called a Sarconalia mold. I'm actually not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm just gonna type it. Sarconalia mold.
That sounds
And
right.
it's a mental disease that slowly drives you crazy until you die. It's pretty fucked. But it looks really nice because you guys are in your air bubbles, so it's like a pink winter wonderland.
Except Isaiah, who's getting snowed on.
Yeah,
Macadamia is gonna. Yes.
Do you have any more jars we can keep this in? It's pretty.
I've got a bunch of stuff to collect samples with. Would you
Do it.
She was just gonna mantis loaf and watch everything fall.
Isaiah's just like
yeah,
digging.
just roll around to make like Isaiah angels.
Isaiah's just like digging spores out of his eye. Just like, I don't think you need a jar.
Don't worry,
Put it
Isaiah.
in here.
I'll
She
prevent
holds out her
spores from getting
tiny-
on you.
She holds out her tiny science vial. Put it in here.
They both just like pick at Isaiah and get all of the shit out of his system.
All right, so you get like a jar of the mold. That's like your plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
They
guess I'll
wanted
show you
to-
guys the thing. I'll just show this to you. I mean, there's no info. It's just info for me. But need to make it so everyone can see this.
No,
so
Chad,
I
I'm
will
not going to cut a hole in a tent. How much you donate?
But so it works like once a day. You just have to like if you want to use it on someone, just have them inhale it. And then yeah, I could put in the whole like disease check, but I can just look it up in the book because I have the page number. But yeah, the way like diseases and things like that work is like if they fail,
So dumb.
no one would miss that racist brain. You're right, they wouldn't. But he's not here right now, so we'll have to worry about that later.
We'll just spike his coffee with.
Spike his coffee with some sarcasm.
My coffee that I drink with telepathy.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. He pours it on his brain.
Pour it
good
into
stuff.
my brain mouth.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah,
That's how
just his
Nico wants to
brain.
consume coffee.
His
Ah.
brain opens up and just
inject
goes
it
in.
right into my fucking face. Alright.
All right,
Let's
so
go
some
loud.
time goes by. She emerges. Kawi emerges from her tent. You guys are just kind of like wading through it now. It kind of goes up to like your ankles. Like it's not very high off the ground, but you could like kick it around. You get the feeling that it's mostly harmless now, as long as you don't like just inhale it in your face.
Do you want to look at this dead thing and see if there's anything cool on it?
Yeah, you can go inspect the dead thing.
In here?
No?
Don't eat this one.
Why you gotta ruin my day like that?
Do you want crazy
Why
things
you
to
gotta
eat in
be
here?
so rude?
Don't you know I'm a near cow?
You know what?
It doesn't
Fine.
even rhime. Doesn't
Eat
even
the mold
rhyme.
cat. Fine.
22?
Eat the mold cat and go crazy.
Okay.
See, no! Isaiah!
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
You're
Isaiah.
just trying to find anything cool. The only thing you really find is just this thing's body and just like plants growing through it. Because these things are like made of plant, like these creatures. So it's more or less like started to become like one with the earth again, and it is just covered in these flowers. You don't notice any like gear or like any meat, anything. However, give me another round of perception checks.
Perception.
Oh, Taffy.
All right, so everyone but Isaiah somehow hears this. Isaiah has like mold in his ears.
digging spores out of his ears.
You hear a sound coming from behind you, and it doesn't sound good. You see a massive, like, dinosaur weird fucking creature clawing. It's like, "Rear!"
Oh, God.
And it just crashes into a near. Let me pull up his fucking. Give me just a goddamn second.
Just ignored the shit out of Kawi, huh?
That's
Yeah,
probably
it just
for the
ran in
best.
a yeah it's probably for the best. Yeah, it ran in a straight line. It's gonna get like I guess it'll get like a surprise attack on you.
All right.
Oh, it's got the space crazies.
That's right. But just by looking at it, you can tell that while you guys survived the storm, this thing did not, and it is just losing its goddamn fucking mind in the bad way.
I don't think the wild.
Actually, I don't say he gets an attack because you all rolled high enough. We'll just say that like initiative starts or like combat is going to start now.
I'll grab people in turn order. Don't worry.
Okay.
What's
Cool.
my initiative? Probably not very good.
The tent gets an initiative. I see. I know. I thought it was cool. Go tent. Cool.
Oh, of course.
Oh no.
I don't know why I'm
Oh
surprised.
god, I fucked it. Alright.
Everyone, put in your numbers. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Colin gets to roll.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, that's a waste of a 20. I can't do anything in this situation.
I guess it wasn't a huge
So,
waste.
the
If I
fact
didn't
was-
roll, then the thing would have gotten to go
Max
first.
initiative is 4. I'm
Everyone's in but macadamia.
Bloop.
Gotta have macros set up for these, man.
Here she
Well,
is.
I'll slap you one. Give me that big slappy. Alright. Descending.
Like slapping.
So we have Taffeta, Kawi, this fucking thing. Lulu, Isaiah, Academia, and a near cow. Taffeta, what are you gonna do?
I don't want it to hurt my good braiding buddy. I'm gonna dive in front of it and hope it trips over an ear into this thing.
Alright.
I'm probably gonna take some damage, but this is what she would do.
Just
I
throw
don't
your
know
little
what
arms
to
out.
roll for this.
Just throw your little arms out.
You just stand there. I guess it's like a ready action. You're gonna try and trip it when it moves over.
Yeah.
I guess. All right, Kawi's turn. She's like, oh, what the fuck is this? She flip her around. There we go. She pulls out her scatter gun, which is just like a shotgun, and she's just gonna shoot at it point blank. 17 is not. It's piercing damage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's unfortunately not enough. The bullets dig into the creature, but like the mold, it kind of acts as a buffer. It's so thick on it, it's fucking nasty. And she's going to stay right the fuck there because it doesn't seem noticing her right now. This thing, as it comes in, it is going to use one of its special abilities. It is going to. Okay, so first up, it's going to roar. Everyone give me a will save.
Oh
That's
god.
what I'm good at. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
That's fine. I took a 2 for you. Not for a near though. Not for Lulu either.
Oh my god.
Alright, Macadamia's fine. And Taffeta's fine. What was...
Well, 3 of us fail.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Larry, Moe, and Curly, what happens to you?
Christ. Alright, and... Okay, Kawi's good. So those who... Dang.
The
So
Three
those-
Stooges over.
So all the men.
Yeah, all the men.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of funny. All of the men, this roar, like, messes up your day. I can fucking stats. Why did I lose the goddamn page? Hold on.
Man, am I right, ladies?
Alright. Alright, you are all shaken for 4 rounds.
Oh.
For those who don't recall what shaken does, I'll bring that up.
-2 to most everything except damage.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
Oh my god, I think I can actually cure that. Do you know how many status ailments you can't cure? It's almost all of them.
How do you put the 4 next to the... Like the
You
thing.
you hit the
I think it's
hotkey
a-
with you hit the number with your mouse over the
Oh,
finger.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know that. I'm just putting this on everybody. For cool. Yes, all of the men. And that's all it's going to do. It doesn't need to move anywhere. Lulu's turn.
Okay. While shaken, Lulu's going to pick up his cannon and take a shot. -2. Fucking hell, okay. +3. Okay, don't hit.
Oh no, it doesn't. This thing has a nasty KAC. I'll just tell you all that.
Neat.
Neat. Yeah. Do you want to move anywhere?
No. I blew my move action, boosting my attack roll.
Ew. You do that? That's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's what Exocortex does.
Ow. That's his turn.
Tumbling's a thing, right?
It is.
Alright, we're gonna tumble away from this thing. Alright, I'm gonna get hit by an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you are. As you try to tumble, it's going to sweep at you with its tail. 16 hit your KAC?
No? I don't think so.
I think it ties, because yours is...
Oh yeah, and it meets, it beats, right? So it does hit.
Well, I readied my action to prevent it from attacking a near. Can I use that on Isaiah since it was described as charging headlong at a near and then it just stopped and screamed?
Yeah, that's... yeah, alright. So, alright, how do you... I don't remember the fucking trip rules.
Can we just say it like it's an aid another action, increase Isaiah's AC, and just leave it at that?
I could just flip a coin, and if I get high, it doesn't hit Isaiah.
Yeah, alright, fine. We'll say
All
you
right,
somehow trip this giant creature.
Well, I'm not even trying to trip it. Like, I'll just jump in front and be the extra 1 AC and be like, squeaky! I'm gonna flip a coin. Let's say if it's high, it works. Well, that is not high, technically.
Alright, so Isaiah's going to take this... Yeah. You like, it like, the tail goes under you, like you overshot it a bit. Yeah. Yeah. You just end up wherever. Isaiah takes a whopping 11 tail damage.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus fucking Christ!
That's
That nasty.
minimum.
Well,
Yeah, that is minimum.
even though I fucked it on my tumble, I do still technically get to move.
Yeah, you do.
So 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna shoot at it.
That was a really good roll.
Yeah, no, Isaiah like took one step, just all this wacky cartoon shit happened, and then maybe hit?
Does that have the -2 on it?
No, so 16.
No.
Is that against which
EAC.
one? Unfortunately, it is not enough.
Bummer.
Yeah, this thing's nasty. I forgot. Yeah, I think all of your weapons are like EAC based now. Fire, cold.
No,
I know you have a bunch. You have everything.
I have the Shiranai rifle that I'm actually never going to use because it's just worse.
Oh, no, that one does more damage on average.
No,
It's
on
just
average
yours.
it's the same.
1d10.
So
plus
it's
4.
not
The other ones
worse.
are 1d8
It's
plus
the
4.
same.
No, it is worse because it has worse range. Anyway, Macadamia.
Oh yeah, I guess.
What?
Yeah. Macadamia's turn.
In here.
Huh?
Huh. Do you want?
And you're just stares at you.
Go on, ask him out.
She like shoots Cameron away. Get out of here. Do you want? You want the big gun?
I like big guns.
She's weighing her options between a near and Isaiah.
Isaiah just squints, is like, are you gonna supercharge him? Is that what you're gonna do? You trust him that much?
Oh shit,
I-
she's cheating on you. She's supercharging another man.
Here, please don't miss. I'm gonna.
Okay,
Please don't miss.
I'll try.